Hey, it's me, JD Summers. Hope you're having a good time at home in quarantine. So I'm going to be talking about Tourette syndrome and the effects and the causes and the life of a person who has Tourette syndrome. The dictionary defines Tourette syndrome as a brain disorder characterized by involuntary outbursts of swearing, spitting, barking, and sudden involuntary movements. So this is a rare, complex neuropsychiatric condition characterized by the presence of tics and other physical outbursts. Currently, while the exact cause for this neurological disease, while they're not certain, there are things that have been traced back to people who do have this disease, and things who have, and so some of these things are that it is hereditary, and so it can be passed down generation to generation. People who have immune disorders are more likely to get this disease. Medication has also shown to give it as a side effect, and gender and age are also common things that contribute to this disease. Tourette syndrome is a very noticeable physical disease. While it's in the brain, it is shown outwardly in things called tics, like I said before. And these tics can be one of two things. They can be either a vocal tic or a motor tic. Some types of vocal tics they include things like grunting or cursing, clearing of the throat, coughing even, and just utterance of words that you might not have meant to say. While types of motor tics can include jerking of the limbs, unusual movement of the head or the neck area, or opening or closing of the mouth without purpose, or just obscene gestures in general. The primary basis of the diagnosis for Tourette syndrome is primarily those tics that were just discussed, those vocal and motor tics. While some people have different cases of this syndrome, some people might tic thousands of times a day. They could be like constantly ticking, or some people just get it a couple times a day, or a couple times a week, or a dozen times. It's just very case-by-case type of syndrome, and it's not a for sure thing, but those two types of tics do have to be present in order for a complete diagnosis. Currently, with the with the science that we have and the medicine, there's not a perfect treatment or cure, I guess, for this disease, but people have found that medicines that lessen dopamine toward the dopamine intake and production from the brain, those can help. And medicine like ADHD medicine can help lessen the amount, or stop those for a certain time, because it is a calming effect on the brain. And so Tourette syndrome is kind of your brain being very sporadic and just throwing stuff out there, and that comes out through your body or through your words, your mouth, or whatever it is. And also people have found that going to speech therapy or some type of physical therapy can help. They can, over long periods of time, they can see general changes in the amounts or the types or things like that, and that can help a lot. Studies have also shown that people who have a family history of Tourette syndrome, they are more likely to get it because, like I said, it's a hereditary disease, and so you're more likely, if maybe your grandfather has it, or your dad or your parents, whatever it is, that you're more likely to have that. Studies have also shown that men are 3 to 4 times more likely to have this disease than women, and so if you are a male and your parents have it, then you're screwed, I guess, but not actually. But it seems that more cases are with males than females. So in conclusion, Tourette syndrome is a neurological disease that can be observed physically through the two types of tics, which were vocal and motor, which are one's more physical and one's more like movements of the body, and the other one is more with the mouth and word and things like that. It is a hereditary disease, and so it's passed down from generation to generation, or can be, it's not always. And so it is a disease that does not have a treatment or a cure, but it does have treatments that can help it progress over time to get it better and better. And so, yeah, thank you.